Hey everyone, welcome to our very first podcast of Silicon Talks, where we unravel the brilliant minds in the tech and business world. I am Rohan. Today I am joined with Meda, my co-host.
We are beyond thrilled to start this podcast with today we have a very special guest, Shubham Jain, who is the founder of QuicReach. So before we jump into the startup journey, Shubham, could you let us know a bit about yourself and your journey in tech industry?
Okay. So thank you guys first for having me. So I am Shubham, founder of QuicReach. It's a cab sharing platform. So first I will let you know how my journey started. Then I will tell you like what are the problem statement we are trying to solve. Okay. Okay. So I graduated in 2018 from HBTU Kanpur in computer science and engineering. So after that I started my job from 2018 only as a developer. So I worked in this tech sector like for around 5 years. Mostly I worked as a app developer only. So before starting QuicReach, I was in a company called Six. It's a car rental company based out of having operations in USA and Europe. Before this, I was in a fintech startup called Fisdom, which deals in mutual funds, brokerages, and stock trading. So there I worked around 2.5 years, and before that one more company. So I worked like 5 years in terms of mostly work in terms of app development only. So I am from UP, the city called Firozabad nearby Agra. So I used to, as I told you, I worked in Bengaluru only. So whenever I used to come from my city to Bengaluru, so I need to take a flight from Delhi airport to Bengaluru. And the Delhi airport itself is like 250 kilometers away from my city. As you know, the transport conditions, public transport conditions are really bad in India. They are not tech savvy. There is no reliability. The services provided by the comfort is very poor. So always I'm looking for a solution where, as you know, personal cabs are very costly in India. So as a person, you don't want to give like 4 to 5,000 rupees for a 200 kilometer journey, right? So always I'm looking for a solution because from one place at a time, lot of people are going to the other city. That is for sure because otherwise all the public transport will go empty, right? So what I look for ki I want to go into the cab but don't want to spend that much money. So I was looking for a someone so that I can share my cab so that my cost will decrease and it will be divided between the co-passengers, right? So I always look for this kind of platform, but nothing is there as of now. Apart from that, so after coming to the airport, I take a flight from Delhi to Bengaluru. Then the city itself is also 50 kilometers away from the airport. So again, the same conditions arises. If you do a personal care, there are a lot of options available for a person. It will take you charging between 1,000 to 1,500 rupees. So again, the cost thing is coming. I want to share it. I want a comfort of a cab, but in an economical way. So I discussed with this problem statement with others, with my ex-colleagues, my friends. They were telling, yeah, this problem exists right now, and I think nobody is solving it. So I thought to why not I should try and start it. So for that I started QuicReach. It's a cab sharing platform, and initially at city level we are targeting only to those places where huge number of people go at a time, like airports, like stations, and like suppose some public event is happening or maybe some public places where like let's say in weekend a lot of people go. And in future we want to target the outstation nights as well. So as lot of expressway are in India, where traveling speed is very high. Suppose from here you need to go to Chennai or Mysore. So options available like to either to a personal cab or to have a public transport, right? So we want to create a ecosystem around that. So our motive is to provide economical cabs, a comfort of a cab in a price slight than public transport. So right now we started our operation in Bengaluru city two months back, and we have gained 1,000 plus users till now. And we are delivering. We have our own partner cabs. We have a user app which will name QuicReach. You can find it over Play Store and App Store. You can go book it a cab. So whatever the cab, we will assign a cab to you, and the price which we are having like for first 30 kilometers 400 rupees. After that certain rupees per kilometer. So that cost will come you like if you going from let's say HSR to Bengaluru, it's like sorry airport, it's like 40 to 45 kilometers away. So the personal cab will cost you maybe 1,200 or 1,500. We will charge it in our 500. So this is a little bit of
That's awesome. Yeah. And how do you ensure comfort and safety of the passengers who use QuicReach?
so comfort is like mostly the car which we have partnered, they are sedan cars. So at a time we are telling we only allow to sit only three people. Two in the back for the comfort, one in the front. And the sedan car is very length wise it's low, right? So the comfort easily can be accommodated in the sedan car. And also the sedan car can accommodate easily 3 to 4 beds. So that is also be handled by that car. Apart from second question in terms of security, right? So, security, whatever the drivers we have, we first do their verification by taking their Aadhaar, their TUI, all those things we did verified from our end. Second thing is, you have a SOS button in the app. You can share your ride details with your like on the WhatsApp and all those things. Future, we have some other plans, but as of now, like to have a test cam enabled cars, but right now we don't have, so we can't say. But in future, we have that as well.
Your journey from being a software engineer to starting a venture is really inspiring. What motivated you to start QuicReach, and how did the idea of capturing platform come about?
So actually, from since of my college days, I want to build something. So I'll be looking something for an idea or something like that. From the college days, I want to build something, but when it comes to the corporates, when you want to job, so a lot of time goes in doing job. But and also the if you started on then it will be very difficult to leave the job and start of your own because that salary will not come, right? So it's a difficult thing, but since if you want to build something, so it's a hard step you need to take. Second thing, how we started, how the idea came, I think I already told in the beginning that by traveling, always I find this, I think you guys also find this problem, so it's like it's a normal problem. So yeah, because I feel it, so I thought why not I started it. So this is the way.
So every startup faces challenges, right? So what are the challenges that you faced and overcome in your journey?
So suppose this cab thing, right? It's a very operational intensive thing because and services are not provided by you. It's basically provided by the drivers, right? So directly interaction is happening between the customers and the driver. We are kind of a aggregator as of now. So challenges would be to suppose a person can come. Our service is available 24/7. Right? So initial challenges would be to find the drivers, to find initial drivers. Then from the whole Bengaluru, our of services are available everywhere. So at that time, if you are doing a booking from that location, find a nearby driver and provide you fare. So basically the onboarding of the driver, then make sure that driver will behave correctly to the user, right? That is also very important thing. And also since we are in a shared business, so we need at least enough customers so that we can create a pool for a trip. So that is again a challenge task. So we are trying to onboard as many as customers we can, but it's startup is a journey. Lot of problems will come. You will find solution and again lot of problems will come. So it's a journey you have to follow it. You have to keep the team in the path. And whatever things are in your hand, like what are the things you can manage, you will do it and just keep move forward in the journey. Things will get solved and again new problems will come. So it's like a journey. I would say.
So, sir, actually, I have read something about Namaste iOS and your.
Yes.
What is that? Can you please elaborate?
So actually, after the COVID, whenever whoever is changing their job, so there were a lot of startups were raising funds, and lot of startups after raising the funds and demand suddenly a demand of software emerges in the market. So what people started doing, maybe I would say, I don't say exactly, but people started doing that uh, job shopping, like take one offer from one startup, then show that offer to the another. So the salaries of the developers were skyrocketed. So unfortunately, my salaries also got skyrocketed during that time. Not so like it's like in comparison whatever the pay here by as received by the average developer that got at least increased 1.5x time. So I thought okay not why not started to share of something of my own. What are the learnings? What are because for iOS developer, there is not much big community right now. You can find a lot of contents in terms of maybe Android developers or maybe web developers, maybe backend developers. So I started sharing something what I learned using that transformation. So I just think of starting sharing that over there.
So now, before we actually end this podcast, what are some key learnings or advice you would like to share with the aspiring entrepreneurs out there?
One thing is stop thinking a lot because myself also in the college days, I think a lot we should do this, we should do this. If you do a lot of thinking, you won't able to start. Just start it. I'm not say fully started, at least start a bit. Then see what are the hurdles are coming, and you keep trying to solve that. You will able to solve it. Again, new problems will come. So I would say just start. Fail first, learn first, right? So just start it. It's not like if you have some idea or want to create something, it's not like directly jump into creating an app or something. Just try to create a community, maybe WhatsApp community to join. You should pull your customers to join that community, share your ideas, get the feedback from them, and find likewise mind people who are into maybe into same sector or something. So just I would say just start it, don't think too much or do a fundamental analysis, but don't do over analysis or overthink like we should need to handle. Just start it, just create with whatever the minimum MVP you can create. Maybe a single, why not a single page of a website? Just start. And when you started going into that problem, you will able to find more knowledge about it, more challenges, and you will be able to solve that if you keep going. So, but I would say just start it and let it be how it will go.
So that was some wonderful insights you've given. And I think it's time we wrap up this episode today, bro. And again, once again, thank you so much for all the time and effort you have provided us to help us with this podcast.
Thank you for having me. Please try to, if you are in Bangalore, so we are providing doorstep pickup and drop from airport to the city and vice versa. And our prices will start from 400 for a shared cab and 650 rupees for a personal cab. Please do check out and use our service. We are happy to provide you good service with the economical rates. Thank you so much.